I'm officially in part 4 of The Way of Kings, and I'm going to give you an update. Last time I updated you guys, I think I had just gotten to like this part. I was like very, very early on. Now I'm on page 763 or right around there. I've been switching back and forth between physical and audio. Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of fantasy books on audio, but the narrator is so fantastic. I've been able to grasp everything so well. Honestly, as expected, yes, there is a lot of character work in this book, but if you've been on my page at all, you know, I love character work. I love a character-driven story. I love plotline, obviously, but like the characters make or break the story for me. If you can get me to be invested in a character's life within 100 pages, I'm usually in and I'm usually going to love the book. I was intrigued immediately with these characters. And while I still, this far in, don't really know what's going on, like I do, but there's so many open-ended questions, which is Brandon Sanderson's like field of study, basically. You don't necessarily feel frustrated by this. You just want to know what is happening and you're so ready to finally understand what is going on. My thoughts so far are honestly really positive, except I just want to know what's going on. But I pretty much already know at this point, obviously I'm pretty far in, that I do enjoy this a lot. If you are hesitant to read this buildup is not as grueling as I anticipated it being, and doing audio helps so much. There is nothing in here where I am like confused or frustrated. Very, very, very much along for the ride. If you've been wondering where I am, I freaking rescued a kitten under a car. And so I've been taking care of this baby cat. He's literally 5 weeks old. And so that's been taking a lot of my time. If you're curious how that's going, I actually do have a personal page. I'll link it down below where I talk about what happened and how I acquired this kitten. That's off topic. I'm just kind of giving you a little life update as to why this is taking me 18 years. I mean, it's also quite dense, but so far those are my basic thoughts. And I'm so excited to tell you how I feel when we get to the Sanderlanche part of this. But you guys already knew I loved his writing. I love his character work, though I already know this is going to be for me. And also, you guys freaking out in my video where I said I'm only going to read 1 through 3. I was not saying that I'm actually going to do that. I was just asking your guys' opinion, which was overwhelmingly so. Finish the series. Got it. Okay. Everybody coming for me in the comments being so like rude about it. I was not saying I was going into this series to not finish it. I was just asking your opinion because I didn't know that there was actually 10 of these, like total. I was just asking for advice, so let's all just take it down a notch, take a deep breath. When a girl asks for advice, she just needs advice, and if you're just gonna be mean, then get up on out of here, okay?